Do you have haters yet? If so, say yes or no in the comments below. I think I have somebody that consistently hates on my videos, and the reason why I think that is because every time a new video goes live, a couple hours later, somebody's there to dislike it. And I don't think that's a coincidence because most people that are subscribed to my channel, I feel like would be watching my videos because they like my videos. So if somebody's there to dislike the video right after it uploads, then that means they're probably there to hate specifically on me. And maybe you've gone through this before. If you're the one person that dislikes all my videos, I hope you're having a great day today. And I honestly genuinely mean that because I'm a nice person and I don't think that anybody should be hated towards even if they are a hater. So you, the one person that's hating on my videos, I hope you have a really great fulfilling life and it's long and it's prosperous, that you enjoy yourself today. And here's the thing, you're gonna get haters, and if you don't have any haters right now, it's gonna happen. On this road to 100,000 subscribers, there will be people that hate you, and the more and more you grow, the more and more haters you're gonna be getting, unfortunately. It's just how life works. If you think right now it's bad, just wait until you get more. Nobody's perfect, and there's always gonna be somebody that hates you for that. But today I'm gonna be telling you how to deal with those haters and how they actually make you more successful in the long run. And get this, they actually make you more money. It's crazy, right? But it's true. I'm also going to be responding to some of my hate comments later on in this video. What's up, geniuses? My name's Adrian Rivera, and welcome back to the channel where you learn to show your genius. I have no idea why I did a thumbs up, but if you're new to this series, I'm documenting my entire journey from 8,000 to 100,000 subscribers so I can help you grow as a solopreneur. We are on episode 5, and a new episode comes out every Tuesday. Last week's episode, which came out yesterday for me, was about having an editor for your YouTube videos. I have an editor. Hi, Fezzy. I'm being completely transparent with my process so you have access to all of my successes, failures, projections, analytics, plans, everything. Let me check my phone really quick. We are currently at 9,039 subscribers, so we've been growing steadily. Yesterday we just hit 9,000, so it's awesome that we're still growing. Thank you to all the guys and girls that are supporting this channel, and non-binaries too. You guys matter as well. But like I mentioned, this is from 8,000 to 100,000, and since we're at 9,000, it took about 4 weeks to gain another 1,000 subscribers. Not too shabby. Let's check out our analytics to see how long it'll take to get to 100,000 subscribers. So here we are back in Google Sheets. And for those of you that don't know, here we recorded our analytics for YouTube, and my brother was the one that programmed this. He's a math whiz. He helped figure out our future subscribers at current rate, our total subscribers graph, our subscribers per day graph, and then the predictions of our subscribers. However, this is a little more accurate than things like Social Blade because we got to put in the specific numbers. As you see right here, 8,857, 9,006. We put in those specific numbers. So the last day recorded was Tuesday, June 16th, and we update this every Tuesday and Friday. So on Tuesday, June 16th, which was yesterday for me, we had 9,006 subscribers. And that means that it was an average of 37.25 subscribers per day since the last day recorded, which was Friday before then. And that was a 24.17% increase from the last day recorded, which is really good. We want to stay in the green most of the time. As you can see, we've been flickering between green and red, green and red, green and red. And so far, I think it's even of how many greens and how many reds. And it seems like that's the trend so far. And I don't know, I'm interested to see if this is going to continue to be green, red, green, red, green, red. Like if it's going to average out to always be green and red, or if we're going to see it green, 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 green one day eventually. Hopefully we don't see red, 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 because then that's bad. We don't want that. And by the way, if you guys want to download this Google Sheet just for your reference in the future, then feel free to download it. You guys can do whatever you want. Use it for your own analytics and track your progress as well. Links are always in the description to this Google Sheet, and you can check my stats real time as they continue to update. So if we scroll down, uploads left until 2021, 56, and the goal is to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. The series won't end until we actually hit that milestone, even if it doesn't get there by 2020. The end of 2020. However, that's the goal, and there's 56 uploads since I upload every Tuesday and Friday until 2021. The highest subs per day that we've had was 57. Our average subs per day is around 36, which it's growing actually, which is pretty cool. And then current recorded subs, 9,006. Current average subs per day gained, 37.25. The highest growth rate that we had was 245%, which was when I gained 100 subscribers in one day, which was crazy. Average growth rate was 18.19%, and then current growth rate is 24.17. Today's date, June 17th, last day of 2020. We already know that. So the days left in 2020 is 197. So that means we have 197 days to get 90,994 subscribers, because that plus the amount of subscribers that we have right now is equal to 100,000. Based on the last day recorded, our calculated days left until we reach 100,000 is 2,443, and the day we will reach 100,000 is 2027, February 24th. That's a long time, and obviously we gotta boost that if we want to get to that 100,000 subscriber milestone by the end of 2020. It's gonna be a hard process. However, we are growing faster and faster. Social Blade says a lot of good things too, and my Social Blade's always in the description as well. We don't look at it too much, but it has some good info. Social Blade says that I'll reach 10,000 by July 21st. That's on a Tuesday. 33 days from now, I think. So in about a month, let's hope I have 10,000. That'd be awesome. This prediction is based off of our growth rate. So if we take our growth rate into account, it says that we should reach 100,000 by March 24th, 2021, which is actually pretty soon. And if we are doing this by the growth rate, if we just continue to increase that growth rate, we could definitely hit 100,000 by the end of 2020. However, at this rate, it says by the end of 2020, so on December 31st, 2020, we'd have 56,000 subscribers. We are aiming for 100,000. So let's double it. This is our total subscriber graph. We're going on like a more linear slope. As you can see, we were going to a plateau, but it seems now that we're actually going more linear, and hopefully eventually that goes into an exponential curve. And then you see, and then we'll be at 100,000. This is the subscribers per day graph. It was super high here because of that, like I said, one day that we gained 100, but then it goes down, then we go back up again, and then we go down again, and we're going at a steady rate here. It seems like we're gaining more, and hopefully we could bring this back up to this point and then even past it, which we're gonna have to if we want to reach 100,000 by the end of 2020. Here's the predictions. It's just like the other graph that we were looking at over here, or table, I should say. This is a table, not a graph. This is a graph, and that puts that table data here so that we can see when we will be reaching 100,000 subscribers. Now, we need to come up with a better plan to get this 100,000 subscriber goal. It's doing well right now, and we're gaining a good amount of subscribers. Like it says over here, we're gaining about 37 subscribers per day. However, we're gonna need a lot more subscribers per day if we're gonna reach 100,000 by the end of 2020. So we gotta formulate a plan to increase that. I'm gonna be doing some work behind the scenes, and I'll be telling you guys once I start getting that plan done. You're gonna see it in the future, and I'm hoping that we get this going faster. So about those haters, one thing you gotta understand about haters is that they're actually fans in disguise. They want to see you fail so bad that they actually add to your success in the long run, which is kind of crazy. It's a funny thing to think about, but it's actually true. It's really true. They'll keep coming back to your content to check on what you're doing, and majority of the time, it's just to criticize what you're up to. When a hater watches your video, it adds to your watch time. And if you don't know anything about YouTube, watch time matters a ton. If you have a lot of watch time on your videos, you're more likely going to be getting in front of more people. And the more people you get in front of, the more exposure you have. Therefore, the more subscribers you're gonna end up gaining. Now, let's say a hater leaves a negative comment. Now, that might hurt your feelings, and trust me, it hurts a lot when somebody aims at your feelings. Don't get too discouraged, because in the long run, like I said, that's gonna help you out as well. Having hate comments is more engagement, like I said. If somebody comments on your video, it shows YouTube that, hey, this is actually a good video because somebody is leaving a comment. They're discussing something about this video. And the more comments you have, the more discussion YouTube sees on that video, and the more it's gonna be pushed to more people. Because obviously, if people are talking about it in the comments, more people are probably gonna wanna watch it, right? Right. So that one negative comment that comes up might hurt a little bit, but it's actually gonna be helping you more than you think. And let's not forget, when a hater watches one of your videos on YouTube, if you have ads running and they see one of the ads before they start the video, or even during the video, or at the end of the video, they're making you money. So even though they hate you, they're paying you to hate, which is a pretty crazy concept to think about. It's never happened to me before, but I've seen it happen to other people when they're live streaming on YouTube. If you don't know, when you live stream on YouTube, there's something called Super Chat. And with that Super Chat option, you're allowed to donate money so that your comment stands out above the rest. So let's say you donated $10 to this live streamer on YouTube. Whatever you say once you donate those $10 is gonna be at the top. So let's say a hater donates $10 just so that their comment can stand out among everyone else. And they say something like, "You are stinky." That comment, even though it might suck, actually just made you $10. And it sounds dumb, but some haters will go to that extent just to hate on you. Like I said, it's never happened to me, but haters have donated to other people just to leave hate comments. And when you think about it, who looks like a bigger fool? The hater that just donated $10 to say something stupid, or the guy that just made $10 because their hater just left a comment? You get what I mean? So hopefully that happens to me. I like money. So that one person that's constantly disliking my videos is probably, one, subscribed, since they always know when a new video comes out, which is getting me closer to my 100,000 subscriber goal. So thank you for subscribing. And two, getting ads before every video. So that boosts my ad revenue and makes me more money. So thank you for giving me money. What do you do about these haters when they hate on you? You kill them with kindness. And I don't mean like sarcastically. You kill them with genuine kindness. Don't actually kill them. Being nice is going to kill their mood to be rude. If somebody leaves a hate comment on my YouTube videos, I just ignore it. And I mean like an actual hate comment. There's a difference between hate comments and constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is when somebody says something along the lines of, "Hey, this video isn't good because you took too long to get to the point." That's constructive criticism. A lot of the times it could come with a little bit of hate. However, if somebody's giving you some sort of criticism that actually might help your channel, that's constructive criticism. For example, they could also say, "You explained this wrong. It actually means this." And as somebody that does tutorials all the time, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get things wrong and people correct me. Like, for example, I said styrus instead of citrus in my all 115 FL Studio plugins, and somebody corrected me about it. And that's constructive criticism. Thank you for correcting me. I'm gonna take this off of my hand because it's cutting off my circulation. That was lousy. Now, hate comments, on the other hand, are straight up just negative, ignorant comments. So for example, some people might say, "You look like a girl," or "You're cringy." And I mean, that hurts a little bit, you know? Those tend to stick around a little bit more in my mind. And I get an urge to talk or reply to those comments specifically more than the positive comments, because when somebody talks bad about you, you just always want to correct them, because obviously you don't think of yourself that way. And if somebody thinks of you that way, you want to say, "No, you're wrong. I'm actually like this, and I am actually a good person. So why you gotta hate on me?" However, a lot of the time, it's not really worth trying to change somebody's opinion about you. And the reason being is because there's some people that are just gonna hate you for being you. I'm not gonna get too into it, but if you look at the United States right now and the current situation that we're in, I mean, there's a lot of history behind that, and people got issues, man. There's just gonna be people that hate you for being you. So at the end of the day, you gotta wear your personality and who you are as a freaking crown on the top of your head and own it. Just express who you are and be proud of that, because there's no one else that's like you. Just like how there's not a lot of Adriel Rivera's. I mean, there's some. If you look on Facebook and you search up like Adriel Rivera, you're gonna find some more Adriel Rivera's. I found a lot of Adriel Rivera's, especially on YouTube too. There's a lot of Adriel Rivera's too. There's just like one guy that does videography, but I'm the only Adriel Rivera with like 9,000 subscribers. Woo, go for me. By the way, the other guy that does videography is pretty cool. You should check out his stuff. His name is Adriel Rivera. So people are always going to hate, but if you absolutely feel the need to respond to a hater, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents about that. I think that you should be kind and show genuine love and respect for the person that you're replying to. At the end of the day, these haters are just human like us. They might have been having a bad day and thought venting their anger towards a YouTuber online was gonna help. Humans are emotional animals, and we like to think that we think logically a lot of the time, but we don't. We think on emotion, and our logic is revolved around our emotions. So sometimes people just need to realize that they're being a-holes, and if you reply in a kind, genuine way, they might feel bad about that. Be like, oh, you know what? I probably went too far. I was overreacting. Let me reply in a positive way. I've replied to some straight up like hateful comments with genuine ones, and most of the time, those people end up changing their attitude because they didn't really mean it. There's still gonna be some people that just troll, but I'd say that a lot of the time, people feel bad about the hate comments that they leave. It's just human nature. Let's say you walk by an ugly person at a food stand and you're with your friend and you tell your friend, yo dude, the guy's super ugly. But then the ugly person's like, hey, you guys want a free sample? And you're like, oh shoot, I do want a free sample. And then you kind of feel bad because you're like, maybe I shouldn't have said that the guy was ugly. He gave me a free sample, that's nice. But then the guy is like, hey, we got some extra boxes of this food, and if you want a free box of this food, I can just give it to you. And then you're like, oh shoot, of course I want a free box of food. And then you take that free box of food and you're like, dang, I feel bad now. Like maybe I shouldn't have said that the guy was ugly. It's like one of those things where you just judge a book by its cover without really taking a look into the personality. And once that happens, you feel bad about it. And that's just human nature. And believe it or not, haters are humans too. And those people probably have some sense of remorse and guilt. And if they feel bad about hating, they're gonna change their attitude about it. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people that are just gonna troll, like I said. No matter how nice, no matter how genuine you are with these people that just troll, they're gonna continue to troll. And at that point, you just gotta say, you know what? I tried. I'm gonna go on my merry way. Have a great day. However, to anyone else that's looking at that conversation in the comments, since you're being the nice and genuine person to the one that's being a hater, you're gonna look like the winner because you were the bigger person in that situation. There's this one quote that I read somewhere that said something along the lines of like, it costs to be negative and it's free to be positive, something like that. And that's on period. You put so much more at risk being a negative person than being a kind and positive person, because let's say you say something that's negative and it offends someone. Who's gonna look like the a-hole? You. Why not just be positive from the jump? It's free. You don't have to be negative. You're probably gonna lose a lot if you're negative. So just be a positive person. Be nice. It's good for you. With all that being said, let's go respond to some hate comments and see if we could change some people's attitudes around. And by the way, this is a tomato plant. You might have remembered it from the first episode. It's getting a lot bigger and it's gonna have to move outside soon. What should we name him? Do you have an idea? Leave it in the comments. All right, so let's reply to some hate comments based on the things that I told you guys. Being nice, being respectful. Hopefully we can change these people's attitudes. First comment here. This is on my most viewed video, which is how to make your vocals sound professional in FL Studio. This guy goes, lyrics and vocals go hand in hand. Proceeds to plug ebook. Oh, brother. And then somebody replies, and these lyrics are ASS. Anyway, I don't want to swear because of demonetization. So, in the context of this video, I plug this ebook that I have that you guys could download in the description of this video. That'll take you to a link that downloads this free ebook that you get put into my email list from then after. And you can always opt out of my email list. You're not there for life. However, the email list is there so that I can market some stuff to you guys. So let's say I come out with a new song, a new video or something like that. I can send it over through that email and you guys will get an email about it. However, I have not plugged this email list in a long time and I suck at email marketing. I don't do it too often. So I like, it's kind of just sitting there. However, this person commented about it 5 months ago. This person replied 4 weeks ago. Double whammy. We get to reply to 2 hate comments. And also, this guy replied in post. He said, it's literally free. Stop hating. So thank you in post for the defense. I'm going to like that. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And then here's Prez. Hi, Prez. Thanks for the comment. Prez is my buddy. So what can we do to reply to this guy. Lyrics and vocals go hand in hand. Proceeds to plug ebook. Oh brother. This is something that I would just ignore because it's like somebody just commenting about it. I really don't have to say much. They think whatever they want to think. However, let's reply. Let's give them a good reply and a positive one, a respectful one, because this is just a dude, you know. We don't want to start anything with Alex Caballero. So first things first, we're going to love this comment because I always do that with all the comments that I reply to. And then I'm going to reply to this. Lyrics and vocals go hand in hand. Proceeds to plug ebook. Oh brother. So what can we say? First, let's start with saying thank you for leaving a comment. Just saying thank you, showing appreciation to him, I think is going to be a good way to start off. I'd say thank you for leaving a comment. Yep, you can check out my ebook if you want free information on writing lyrics. And then I could say something along the lines of, it's completely free. All it takes is your time. So there you go. Something like that, as simple as that. Staying positive, showing appreciation, loving the comments. The worst he can do is say something negative again or something positive because we're being positive. So I'm gonna reply to that. So here's the comment that I came up with. Hey, thanks for the comment. The ebook is completely free to help out anyone who might want to learn some more information. Have a great day, man. Something simple, something sweet. Let's give this guy a reply. Boop. Okay, so this next one, and these lyrics are booty anyway. We're gonna give that a little heart and reply to this as well. Let's see what we can come up with. So this is what I came up with. Hey, this is just a small portion of a song I wrote that contains more lyrics, but I appreciate the comment. What would you recommend I do to improve my lyrics? So, like I was talking about before, there's a difference between criticism and hate. This is more towards the hate side. He's criticizing it, but not in a way that's constructive. It's just more like, oh, this is bad. So let's turn it into a constructive criticism comment and see if we could learn from him, you know, because some people will actually decide to give you some good information if they actually feel a certain way about it. So this is what I'm going to reply to him. Let's see if he gives us a comment, a positive comment. And by the way, feel free to check out these people's channels. I have not checked out their channels, but maybe they got some good stuff there as well. Who knows? Maybe you'll find your next favorite YouTuber through these comments. Next video. This one's how to properly use delay on your vocals. Someone, Slimmy Nice, commented, you clearly don't know how to properly treat vocals. I'm being completely honest. At least he's being honest with me. Like I said, constructive criticism is a thing. However, I would say this is more towards the hate because if you're trying to be constructive with your criticism, you would offer somebody, like, for example, if this was me telling somebody that they didn't do a good vocal mix, I wouldn't say you clearly don't know how to properly treat your vocals. I'd say something more along the lines of, hey, great try, or something like that. I would recommend doing this to your vocals because he's not really recommending stuff. He's just being completely honest with me. So let's see if we could change this hate comment to something more constructive. So let's click it with a love and then reply something nice. So this is what I came up with. Hey Slimmy, thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate that. What would you recommend doing for vocal mixing? So we're turning this negative comment into some sort of discussion that we could actually learn from. And hopefully this person decides, hey, maybe I should be a little more on the nicer side. Like I said, most of the time I probably just ignore these comments. I mean, I do. These comments have been around for a while. And like, you know, I don't really reply. However, if you do reply, doing something positive is going to probably lead to a positive outcome. And Prez is right there again. This song is sounding good. Thanks, Prez. I appreciate that. Slimmy Nice, I actually checked out some of his songs on his channel and they're pretty decent. So good job, Slimmy Nice. If you're watching this video for some reason, I like your songs. I like how they're mixed. Good job. I think it's good. Reply, how great. The last comment, this one definitely hit hard. Stop asking for likes. You not getting likes is because your content isn't like worthy, and also you're cringy ASF. You're trying way too hard. This video is how to make a producer tag in FL Studio. I taught how to make a producer tag, and I will admit I was being a little, I guess, pushy with saying like and subscribe. However, like I said in previous videos, you have to be the one to do that. Telling people to like and subscribe is a must because nobody else is gonna be advertising for you. You gotta do that yourself. So I have to do that in my videos. And if some people don't like it, so what can we say to him? Let me brainstorm. So this is what we came up with. Hey, thanks for leaving a comment. I appreciate that. I think I did a great job providing valuable content, but what would you recommend I change to make my content more like-worthy? Have a great day. So, like I said, we're trying to change this into constructive criticism while maintaining positivity. This guy said we're cringy, says we're trying way too hard, and our content isn't like-worthy. So instead of trying to explain myself, saying like, oh no, my content is like-worthy, I'm not cringy, and I'm not trying way too hard, it's probably better off just saying, I think I did a great job providing valuable content. What would you recommend? You know, giving them an option or the chance to say something that might be constructive. And if they want to continue to be negative, so what? We maintained our positivity. We're doing good. Boop. Click reply. And there we go. So hopefully these people reply with some positive comments. If they don't and they stay negative, who cares? You know, can't change everybody. But we did our best to be the good guys. This is what I think you should do with positive comments. I mean, negative comments. If you absolutely feel the need to reply to these people. But I honestly just say ignore the people that are being rude because it's not worth your time. Let's say these people did reply with something negative. I just wasted time trying to make them see in a better lens, in a sense. If you feel the need to reply to someone because of their hate and you just want them to understand you, do it in a positive way. Let them know that you're not here to criticize them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribe now. We're on that road to 100,000 subscribers. So the more subscribers, the closer we're gonna get. I'm gonna be trying to get a plan formulated to get this milestone faster. It will happen. I have confidence. If you want beats and you need some beats to rap and or sing over, feel free to check out my beat store, adrielrivera.com. Links are in the description. I post super high quality beats that I would use myself, but decided to give to you guys because I love you. Remember to stay safe out there, guys. Eat a lot of oranges because it's good for you. And also love and respect everyone. I really appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe and don't be afraid to show your genius.
Baby, you call me, you tell me you're lonely. You know that I get you, but I've been so cooped up in my room, quarantine, gazing at the moon, asking the stars if I'll see you soon. Baby, you call me, you tell me you want me. You know that I want you, 'cause you look so good when I'm with you, just a bowl.